Good afternoon. What is it today? It is Thursday. However, I don't know if I'll post this. I'm probably going to shoot another video tomorrow because I'm going out tomorrow. And then Saturday, so depending on the order, I feel like the length or whatever will be which one goes up first. Because last week, shot on Friday and Saturday. Saturdays went up before Industry Night because Industry Night was longer. Took longer to edit and for it to finally save so I could upload it, which just went up this morning, like early this morning. So if you've seen it, hopefully that's great. I did like that look. I digress. So literally yesterday I had no plans to go out today. I had posted in like one of the mini group chats I'm in about a sip and pour pottery, but it was like for plants, those little plant holders. I don't want to forget 5 minutes time. So I almost did. I almost went for powder first. Trying to squeeze what's left in. So I posted the group because it's for plants. I'll go to the little nurseries or whatever. With the girls, but I don't buy plants. Plants are known to die in our family. My mother vaguely had a cactus for a long time, and then part of a cactus, what have you. So yeah. So I've never been one to. I have eye primer on because I was like, what is that right there? Some of it got a little out of hand. So, yeah, plants have never really been my thing. I think that's it in there. And I pretty much have just finished my Lip Bar Exact Arch Brow Pencil. I have another one in the backup ready to go, but this is probably it. I have plenty of the back ones, so I will buy that again. But right now I did steal one from my mother because it was too dark when I was home. But yeah, so I had put in the group chat, here's this little pottery thing. And then I really didn't think anything about it because I thought it was just about plants. And all the girls like, yeah, he's going. And then last night I looked real close. I'm like, oh, okay, you can make the thing. I'm like, you know what? I can make a little pottery type thing to hold pins or whatever on my stand that I use next to my desk when I work from home. I did a little pottery in high school, which is why they need the arts to stay in high school. Because I did wood shop, painting class, whatever. In this pottery, I have this little upside down monkey kind of key disc. Not disc, but little pot clay thingy, whatever. It's kind of like, it looks like a smoking ashtray. And the word was escaping me. But it's upside down monkey kind of ashtray looking thing. I don't smoke. My mother doesn't smoke. But, sometimes I'll put my keys in it, whatever in it. So I did that in high school. And then I have a mask I made. I believe my mother still has that. So, but yeah, so I'm like, okay, I'll go. And since we're not hiking this weekend, supposedly next weekend. And it's a harder hike, so I have no plans to really go anyway. If you're watching this, girls, I'm not going hiking on that particular trail. Not this much left. So, I haven't seen the girls in a while. March, maybe beginning of March. No, the last class. That's the last time. So, it's been a couple of weeks. So, sample time. This is Urban Decay, the new face bond, what have you. It's supposed to be, transfer proof. You don't have to set it. It's supposed to be self-setting, long-lasting, whatever. Matte finish, blurring, whatever. I set everything. I've seen other people, they do a wear test, they're not setting, and I'm like, I always set my face. I live in Phoenix. They don't test these foundations. They don't test anything in Phoenix. During the summer, 122 degrees. When they do that, and it still looks good, then in the self settings, so they say, then I will be like, okay, fine, and I'll buy it, what have you. It's 93 degrees today. Where is my thing? So I did not put this, I don't know where I put that. Okay, we're using our fingers today, so let me pull out my little wipes. Spectre's on. I do like Spectre. Dry my hands off now. So, she didn't give me as much as I got one yesterday. Not the other day, not yesterday, but the other day, this week. She gave me a lot. It was a Dior Glow foundation. I'm like, that is a lot. I was going to just do one side, but as you see, I'm not doing that. Because when it's kind of matte, blending, it dries out fast. So that's why I wasn't going to do exactly what I'm doing. So let's put this over here. And but yeah, it's a good bonding with the girls, like girl time, girls night out kind of thing. It's BYOB. I do have some beers left over from that was brought to me during lash class, so I can take one if I want to. I haven't decided if I am or not. I'm using a brush today. What's this spray? Nozzle. I'm worried about this drying down before I have a chance to blend it. And I did do this on my chest, so it did not look as orange as it's looking right now. It blended just fine. So let's see if it oxidizes, because it did look fine. So I'm like, it blended just perfectly on my chest. Somebody else did the video and they said it looked a little orange, and then it didn't look like that on camera to me, so. But they said usually it looked fine. I said it's looking orange right now. But I'm seeing it kind of, and somebody else, when the associate told me, she was like, yeah, that one. To me, this, yeah. Like I said, it blended just fine on my chest. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to do skincare all over and take it off or whatever. Let's see if it oxidizes and looks better. I don't know if it looks orange to y'all. Because right now it looks, yeah. So lighting wise, I'm like, okay. Okay, looks a little better, but yeah. I'm not sure this is my shade. It's probably good if she didn't give me that much. And then I'm like, should I keep going? I'm trying to look at other lighting, so let's do this real quick, because that looks orange. I don't like how it looks. I really don't. I'm like, is it blurring? I'm like, can I make it work? Hold on, go look in the bathroom real quick. Looks orange. We're taking it off. So, pause. Okay, it's take two. I just took off the Urban Decay because it looked orange. I was not liking it. So I did wipe my face, the makeup wipe, and reapplied sunscreen because the sun is still out. I don't know if you can see it. And it's 93 degrees, the sun is still out. The sun is going to be still out till when I leave the house. So we're doing steps again. And we're going to try the Dior Forever Skin Glow instead. This is 6.5. 7. This is 6.5 N, which is neutral. 7 was a little bit darker, which would be more my summer shade, not my right now shade. It's a little darker, like, say July would probably be my shade. And she was saying you can use this and just bronze well. I'm like, okay, sample. And this is how much she put in there, because that's a lot. There's so much I could just take off. I don't usually use glowy, but again, I know this is a little light as well. But this doesn't, hopefully this works. So I don't want to do another take. So I'm going to say I've never had that really happen before. I'm good with, you know, rolling with the punches, whatever, but that just looks so orange to me. So we won't be using that. I'm trying it. And I wanted to possibly, you know, I need a matte. I might just have to, if Estee Lauder has a good sale in the summer, buy that or whatever. What have you, I'll just keep using my matte pen. I was gonna say, does this look orange too? And this one looks a little workable. Probably put on too much, but yeah. I can kind of see how it looks orange, but the other one just would have made me look darker. Meaning the 7 instead of 7.5. So we're going to see if we can make this work. I'm trying not to look like an Oompa Loompa. Okay. And sponge. To any excess. And push it in. So I know I really don't have to do all this. It's just doing pottery, whatever, but it's also a good time for me to test out products. And test it out in this heat. In the summer, really, I'm like skin tint. It's mostly gonna be skin tint, and then if I go out at night, maybe full coverage, or not even full coverage, but medium coverage. A matte foundation. Okay, see, that's looking better. Okay, and this video is going to be mostly Sephora collection things, which is what I bought during the Sephora sale. So this powder, it's from the setting powder because it's all over my desk and I have to wipe down my desk. This is the new Sephora Concealer Glow. Best Skin Ever Glow. I never tried the other one because I haven't tried the foundation. They listed like 3 different things being my shade. So this is Toffee, which I swatched. I bought the NYX or NYX concealer with me, and I swatched it next to it, and swatched it next to the Fenty Beauty one that was in the store. I'm trying not to mess up the thing, so if barcode, so if I have to take it back. This is more, somebody says medium, says it's medium covered, but everybody's used it. I've seen a video on, I don't remember her name, but she's a fellow baldy, kind of, or short hair. She said it's definitely light coverage. So, just go like this. Let me see how it works with this. Definitely can be seen. And it's little, it's because the NYX, I don't know how much longer the HD that I like is going to be available, so. So if I could find something else that's a cheaper version as well. Did I mention it's 93? Because it's warm. I have the fan on. I need to stop spraying myself on the face like that. I'm glad I didn't pull out the Urban Decay setting spray and just use what I usually. So it's like, oh, let's do a theme, and then I'm like, no, I don't have a setting spray for Sephora collection. I saw an old video where I put foundation concealer there as well. That's why I did that. I still have to get gas, so that's why I was like timing to how much to get gas and where I'm going to get gas, because the direction I'm going in, it's not really a gas station in that area. It's in the opposite direction of where I'm going. So, but there's one at the Fries, so I'm gonna swing by Fries. Otherwise, I'm a little lower than you're supposed to be to get gas. Otherwise, there's another gas station, but they charge a lot. And gas is already like $4 right now. I'm not paying the extraness that they usually charge on top of that. I've been to that gas station twice because I was desperate. Otherwise, I don't go to that gas station because it's ridiculously priced. I think it's like a Chevron. But I didn't get gas. Did I leave the house yesterday? The other day, I didn't get gas. I should have, but I didn't have time. Yeah, I should have went out of my way. Because people say who look at gas in the morning on the way to work, and then they know it's a mistake. It's like a lot of people do. It's one of those things like, oh, I can get gas in the way, which I will. Luckily, it's kind of a straight shot there, but it's still, I have to do, yeah, it's still kind of, depending on traffic. What is today? Today's Thursday. I'm trying to think of what's at my taco place. When I get out of this, I'll probably be too late. I have a frozen pizza. I was gonna have frozen pizza anyway. Yeah, this isn't bad. The way they're talking about light, a little light. That's what I'm looking for. Light coverage. I've seen it more on this eye than that eye. So I might put a little bit more on that one. Of course, I sealed the thing again. So I don't want to definitely be like, oh, I'm definitely not gonna. But I like it or whatever. And right now, like, I can't really go off of skin reaction to anything since I did just wipe my face and start over. Sometimes, you know, things like that will irritate if you don't let your skin breathe or set, skincare set in long enough, which I really didn't. Okay, let's put on these edges. I really do like this brush. And those little Real Techniques, the little paw ones, they are on sale during the Ulta spring haul sale. So I will buy them even though I have this. I will just to have, I want to try them out. Since they're on sale, why not? And I try to see if the, you know, on sale at Target, Target has some kind of Target Circle Deal sale going on right now as well. But they're not on sale there. Right there, I think what's gonna. Today I work was did a lot of conversions today. We have a lot of conversions coming in for some reason this week. So we did what's called a word for word, where convert a PDF to Word And then to make sure nothing went screwy, because sometimes letters turn into numbers or symbols, whatever. You have to word for word it, so you got to look at every single word to make sure it's correct, because there's things that a computer is not going to catch. It has to be. That's why you can't rely on AI for everything. So we do word for word as a proofreader. I mean, I like those jobs only because they're easier, but also they do take a bit. So I can't really do much else other than listen to podcasts. So I listen to podcasts when I have those jobs because I don't have to concentrate. You really are just looking, making sure the word for, you don't have to concentrate like for context. You're literally just looking at the words to make sure the words match. It doesn't require a lot of skill, so that's when I listen to podcasts. I listen to Smartless, a couple of episodes of Smartless. I finished up listening to the Rewatchables, which was on The War of the Roses, which is like an 89 movie, which is considered a classic. I haven't seen it in a very long time. But yeah, that was good. So, okay. Let's do that. That looks good. Let us contour. And I finally figured out my face shape. It's oval. Which, according to oval, I don't have to put anything here, but I'm so used to doing that. So that's why I only did right there to see if that's true. And with oval, you only have to do here, really, and here, supposedly. So, but we're not doing that. I like what I do, so. And I'm just trying not to go in as much because I'm going to blend anyway. And then I guess you're supposed to go a little bit higher than where I've been putting it, but as you see. And then, let's see if I can... There we go. Off my hair now. I think one of the other Bond movies that I like were Daniel Craig. I did like Daniel Craig, so. What was the V? I didn't like the first one. I didn't like the second one, maybe. So I think it's Quantum of Solace and with Eva Green. I just didn't like. I did. The guy who plays the chief, he's grown on me. I don't remember his name right now, but he's grown on me as an actor. I liked him in other things. Like, he had a movie that came out on Netflix, like 2 movies that came out on Netflix a few years ago that were both, one was like Polar something, the other one was something else. And it's definitely an interesting movie, but I liked one of them, the action, not the Polar one, but the other one I liked a lot. Not everybody liked it, but Madsen, something like that. Oh. And, but I liked it. He's always playing a interesting character, like Christopher Walken, you know, something kind of crazy. But then that, I'm trying to think. The one with, what is the Spanish dude? This could come to me later. You know the Spanish dude, whichever Bond that was. I'm gonna say Javier. Yes, Javier. I don't remember his last name right now. So I don't want to give a stereotypical last name. But I don't remember his last name right now. Javier. What's the B? Javier Bardem. That's it. I told he's gonna come to me. I liked that Bond. That was a very good Bond. The cinematography was very good in that Bond. I was discussing with my ex-cinematographer from when we shot my feature. I think about that particular cinematographer, or director of photography. I don't know which category he was listed as. It's just beautifully shot, whichever one that is. I don't remember what it's called right now, of course. But it was just beautifully shot, and I was like, there's a scene where they're on a boat going into like Shanghai, when Bond's on a boat going to Shanghai, the casino. It's just beautiful. This other shot where they're still in Shanghai in this building and all the lights and everything. Just imagine trying to set that up and timing and filming it. It's beautifully shot. Obviously, I'm kind of in the movie kind of mind frame right now since the Phoenix Film Festival is still going on. I'm going to a movie tomorrow and then Sunday, and I'm hoping to go to some panels maybe if they're not sold out. And then a friend of mine is a great filmmaker. He has it's called the Wes Anderson Dimension. He has a Seed and Spark, which is a fundraising campaign website that he's raising money for his short film that he's doing. If you know who Wes Anderson is, the Royal Tenenbaums. What's that one with the submarine? That and some other movies. Anyway, he's doing a short kind of based off of that director and his style. It just went live this week. So if you follow me on Instagram, well, I'll even just put in a description about the campaign if you want to just donate or share even about it if you like supporting indie films. Yeah, that's good right there. Let's do this nose contour. So yeah, I've just been kind of in a, even though I haven't worked on any scripts right now, since I've been going to the festival or whatever and seeing my filmmaker friends, I still kind of in the film mind frame, or movie making mind frame. I was gonna see Monkey Man, but after this movie I'm seeing tomorrow night, but the timing isn't good, so I probably won't stay to see it. What are we doing with this? Okay. I'm just gonna put it on my hand. It's just lovely liquid blush brush. It's a dry already. It takes a while to get clean, but it's dry and it ran clear. So I'm just gonna work it in there. I'm like, still, okay. I like this because this is kind of a burnt sienna color. And guys, remember, don't go stay 2 fingers from your nose. I was realizing the other day, I was like, have I been doing that? I couldn't remember, so I'm like, okay. So despite, you know, kind of dispersing it, something's still there, so. Okay, I'm going to turn to where the contour is kind of thing. Kind of blend the edges. So even maybe turn some where the foundation is. Okay, put that right there. Now let's do some setting. What I did not buy from Sephora, not from Sephora, but from the collection, the setting powder I'm waiting on is like, they used to do 3 days. Like, you know, you're getting your package in 3 days, and I don't know if it's because of the sale, or it's like they don't care because they're like, oh, it's gonna be delivered Monday. I purposely ordered whatever, like 12:30 Tuesday. So it should have be here by tomorrow, you would think. But they're like Monday. At the latest, if they didn't process till later on Tuesday, Saturday. But they're talking about Monday, and I'm like, Sometimes the stuff does come early, but I'm just like, oh, you're not just caring because of the sale. But then somebody else, I was watching her video, and she said, yeah, she ordered it Friday and then got it Monday. So I'm like, is that because she's Rouge and y'all care more about your Rouge people versus VIP? And I just wanted to use it this weekend, so it's the heat. With the heat, it's gonna be a good test as well. More so than I just want my stuff now, but again, you're in a habit or used to getting stuff in 3 days, and it's like, see, this looks good. So like the orange, whatever, it doesn't appear to be so. I was watching a video and she was like, put powder, there's a light veil of powder before you set your blush if it's wet. So I'm like, okay. I'm gonna use this brush again. It might be too dense, but I'm trying to rub it out to make sure there's nothing in there. This is volume 1. My mother wasn't using it, I jacked it. You know this, mother. You weren't using it. You had it for a while. So look at the colors. There we go. Other Sephora collection things, I did get this lip scrub. I don't really know how it works, but flavors rose. I thought about returning this, but it's just what it's supposed to work like, so. Because right now my lips are dry. And I had also gotten this lip mask in Sephora collection again. So, Sephora collection, lip mask. This isn't that great, but I do like it. It doesn't last as well as my Keys Comforting Balm that I use. But it's decent enough. And then I also got hand lotion. Remember, Sephora collection is 30% off. And then I got this liquid lip to use as a liner in 26 that Minna actually posted a video today using it. So, anything else? Oh, we'll get to that in a second. Let us, setting powder. Time. Okay, yeah, I have time. That might have been too much. To bring everything together, because of course this is Sephora collection as well. So if you get like intimidated by the Sephora sale, Sephora collection has good items. Almost every big sale is 30% off. Like they do this sale twice a year. And other times it's on sales, like other sales, 30% off. So, I want to cover my chest, so let me. Now I'll take it off. Flip this real quick. Feeling very textury. I really think it's also because of the change in what I was using. Okay, so you're supposed to put the lip scrub on and then wipe it off. So let's do that. So I'm like, so another Sephora collection item is the Sephora gel lip liner. This is in molasses, which is very popular for the melanated people. And it is a, supposedly, I'm not gonna twist it up, but it's a twist up. So they say don't sharpen it, it's a twist up. It's basically a brown, but it's very popular. It was it's very popular, and it wasn't in one Sephora I was looking in. And I even looked in a little drawer, and then another Sephora kept saying on a website that it was out. But when I went in there to pick up, what did I pick up? Oh, when I went in to pick up the liquid lipstick, whatever, they had plenty sitting there. I'm like, but y'all are saying it's out. It's not out. It's sitting there at this particular store. So what we're doing, what I guess is called double glossing. Using Danessa. I'm gonna go in Wallflower. So there's that. Wipe off my finger. Find a clean part. I go in and clean. If I double dip, and this was clean from last time I used it, the Saturday video. And then I have this Sephora kind of balmy lippy I've had. I'm trying to figure out if it's been more than a year. It's called Cherry Cola, and it smells like cherry cola. So what I'm going, if I put it on, it's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna use a brush. So let's see. So it kind of looks like that. Turn it before it drops on the shirt. So I'm kind of put it on the outside. And the liner is. Like I said, this smells very much like cherry cola. So I consider double glossing. I have Juvia's Place and Mochaccino. I wrote on it when I bought it, and then I looked at my photos to see when I used it. Other makeup looks. It's not a year yet. I did buy another one during the Ulta sale. So when this, again, you don't always have to throw things out when they say it expires, but sometimes it's like, you should. And I'm gonna put that in the middle, because it's kind of the same shade. Yeah, definitely the same shade as Wallflower. Again, this is shade Mochaccino. So let me wipe that off. And then I'll take this with me. I got a text about the food meal plan prep people. They sent one on Thursday, and then they sent another one on Friday before the deadline of 9. Okay. I was like, what else am I doing? So I can wrap this video up. So that's lips, and that's a little bit much. Just a little wing. I'm not doing lashes. Little wing. Mascara. It Cosmetics. It's waterproof. And I would have used the Fenty, but I realized the other day I used a Fenty because it's hot. The Fenty does a little transfer right there. So, I need waterproof for the summer. And then we're going with the CZs. And so, I'm really just literally wearing a gray shirt. So, because if it's pottery, I don't want to, and we'll just chill on this Thursday night. So with that, this is my look for girls' night out.